Hello and welcome back to part 3 of this how to make your own fiberglass products. Okay, so in this episode we are going to be actually looking at making the part. In part 1 and part 2 we took a look at the plug and the mould. We've got the mould made. This is the finished one. If you've seen part 2 you'll see that it didn't go exactly to plan. It was my fault, nobody else's, but probably too much activator in the resin, it made it too hot, and then we had the issue with it going into the paintwork and everything. So when I've looked at this a bit more closely, there are some things that I'm going to have to slightly fine tune when I take this part out of here. I do have a feeling that I'm going to be making another mould off that part, but the way this mould is at the minute, it's great to take a part off. There's just going to be some slight fine tuning. So as we stand at the minute, we have got a brand new mould, so we need to prepare this. So we need a couple of layers of wax on to get it ready for the gel coat. Okay, so this has had, I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5 layers of mould release wax. As you can see, I've got a really nice shine on it now. It's buffed up really nice, so I'm going to get a nice glossy finish on this. There are a couple of points that make me think I'm going to have to make another mould after this. I don't know if you can see in the corners there, there's some sort of bubbling going on, but that will be due to the heat of the resin, I think. When I made the mould, I think it's just eaten into it too much, so I polished it as much as I can. Like I said, I've got a nice finish. I'm happy with that. There's just certain bits in it that I think I'm going to have to finish off on the actual product itself and probably make another mould up just to get it absolutely perfect, because there's no way I'm going to get in there and get that rounded off nicely. But we've got the wax on. That's ready to go now. We'll start mixing some gel coat and start making the product. Okay, so we are the next day. The gel coat is cured. You see, his fingerprints are still left in that, but that's how it should be. It's still a bit tacky, but that's how it should be, because the gel coat won't fully cure until it's had the resin on it, and the resin's gone off, and then it fully cures all together. But you can see I've covered everything. I've even got a strip down the side, even though this will be cut off. I just wanted to make sure them edges going along there I'd get a defined edge. I wouldn't miss anything, so I can get a nice straight edge for later. Out of the polls that we did off YouTube and on Instagram, every single one of you chose charcoal, so that's what we've gone with, and I think it's come out really nice actually. I was a bit iffy whether it'd be black or charcoal, but obviously everybody said charcoal, so I've run with that. Okay, so our next point now is basically following the same format as what we did when we was making the mould. We're going to do some preparation work on this. We're going to cut some matting to fill these shapes. And I think I'm going to run about 2 lots of 300 matting all the way through, and then just in these low spots here, you'll look down there, Georgia, just in these low spots here, these are what are going to be attached to the vehicle. So I'm going to run some strips of 600 in there, and these ones as well, just to give it that extra strength when it's attached to the vehicle. So we'll get everything ready, we'll get our prep work done, and then we'll start with the resin. Right, okay, so we are a couple of days later. I've let this set for a couple of days because I only use 1% activator, the hardener. That bought me a bit of working time. Instead of using the 2%, I used 1%, so it didn't go off as quick because I didn't know how it was going to contour to the shapes that I've got. Now, a couple of days later, it's gone off. It's ready to take out of the mould, so I'm going to set another time lapse up. We're going to do the entire edges first, crack all them off, and then we're going to try and get this out of the mould. Let's see how we go on. There we go, look at that! Okay. I think we get a bit of cutting compound on here. This is going to polish up really nice, but I'm really happy how this has come out. The bit that I was on about previously, when I was on about, you see, I don't think you can see it properly on the camera. just wants rubbing down, and that was the bit that I wasn't going to get to in the mould because of the angle that it was. But I'm really happy with this. I'm going to get this polished up, I'm going to get it trimmed up, and we're going to take another look at this one. Okay, so the front splitter is finally finished. As you can see, we've got a nice shine on this. Now I've just gone over it with a coat of polish as well to just give it that extra bit of shine. I know you've seen through the time-lapse videos that I was rubbing down. I did go a bit further than I intended to do and give it a really good rub down. I went through with 240s, 400s, 800s, 1200s, and then went through, that was with wet and dry by the way, and then we went through with some cutting compound to get that shine back. I wanted to be really thorough with this because I wanted that professional look, because I'm going to be replicating this. This is going to be going up for sale on eBay and other online stores, but I will provide the links on that in the description for you. I'm hoping to be back at work next week. Lockdown for us is going to be lifted, I think, so next week we'll be back. So I'm probably going to be putting another video up of, well, not the actual fitting, but offering it up and having a look what it looks like, and we may even do like a fitting video as well. If you've got any questions, any comments or anything like that, put them in the comment section down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. But I hope you've all stayed safe in this weird time that we're going through at the moment. But many thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.